You don't start at Delta. Nobody does. You spend 6 years earning a resume most soldiers retire on. Ranger Battalion, 3 combat deployments by 25. Fallujah, Mosul, places that don't appear on the news. Then a notice appears at Fort Bragg. No unit name, no patch, just a time, a building number, and 1 sentence. A special operations unit that does not officially exist. You show up. Selection is 4 weeks in the Appalachian Mountains. 90% of candidates don't finish. You ruck 40 miles through the mountains alone. No time hack, no feedback, no encouragement. Just a man at a checkpoint who marks your card and hands you the next coordinate. No words. The silence is the selection. Of 220 candidates, 12 are chosen. You feel nothing when they tell you. Exhaustion burned through everything except the knowledge that whatever comes next will be harder. 6 months of operator training. Thousands of rounds per week. Pistol transition in under a second. You clear rooms with live rounds and live role players. If you miss, someone bleeds. Delta doesn't train with simulated consequences. You learn to open any door on Earth in under 3 seconds. On graduation day, there is no ceremony, no family, no audience. You are handed a pager and told you are now an operator. Your first deployment, location classified. The door comes off its hinges in a controlled detonation that sounds like God snapping his fingers. 90 seconds from breach to clearance. The target is a high-value individual whose name you learned 6 hours ago. You flex cuff him, put a bag over his head, walk him to the helicopter. 4 hours later, you're cleaning your weapon, eating a protein bar. Nobody will ever know what you did tonight. That's the job. 3 years in, 200 direct action raids. Iraq, Syria, Africa, locations that don't appear in any official record. You can tell by the way a man reaches for his waistband whether he's going for a weapon or a phone. You've been right every time. The margin for error is 0. You run a team now. 4 operators. Their lives are your responsibility. On target, you make decisions in fractions of seconds that lawyers and generals will review for months. A man turns a corner holding something. You shoot or don't shoot. The debrief will determine if you were right. You carry every call you've ever made, the ones that were right and the ones that wake you up at 3 a.m. 8 years in, 300 combat operations, blown eardrums, a knee rebuilt with titanium, vertebrae compressed from thousands of parachute landings. The VA rates you at 80% disability. You've lost brothers, men whose children call you uncle. The unit has a wall with photographs. You walk past it every morning. You know every name. You leave quietly. No parade, no press release. Your service record says you were assigned to a Department of the Army staff element at Fort Bragg. That's it. You stand in a grocery store behind a man arguing about a coupon, and you think about the last compound. The man behind the door. 2 rounds in the chest, 1 in the head. You stepped over him and cleared the next room. You can't reconcile the 2 realities, so you stop trying. Right now, at Fort Liberty, a 26-year-old ranger is reading a recruitment notice. He doesn't know what it costs. He knows the selection date. He'll show up. They always do. The cycle begins again.